Welcome to Weinke World Adventures and our tour of the Carnival Mardi Gras. In this video, we will give you a tour from the top down so that you can see pretty much everything the Mardi Gras has to offer. On deck 19 is Loft 19. This is an area where you do have to pay extra to go, and it's beautiful. They give you a wristband. It's open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and it's just for one day. But yeah, it's a beautiful area. We'll take a quick peek at that. Okay, you can kind of see a peek of the Loft 19 pool right above the bar of the Serenity area. Okay, up on deck 19 at the very front of the ship is the entry to Bolt, the ultimate sea coaster, the roller coaster here on the Mardi Gras. On deck 18, toward the front of the ship, is also the sports square where there's all kinds of games for kids, basketball. They've even had a pickleball tournament in here at one point, all kinds of different activities, and then the jogging track that goes around. In addition, there's also the ropes course, which we're going to go take a peek at. There's foosball, a pool table, even bean bags, and there you can see the ropes course right above our heads. Are you brave enough to walk the plank?
Who, me? Yeah.
Ron's brave. At the front of the ship, we have the Carnival Waterworks where all the water slides are located. And there's kind of a water play area for smaller children. On deck 18, at the very front of the ship, is the mini golf area. Yay! Hole in one! Serenity deck on deck 18 is huge on this ship on the Mardi Gras. They have nice sized whirlpools and lots of chairs for sunning. We've never had trouble finding a chair in the Serenity area. here you can see down to deck 16, which is the Lido deck. And the Lido deck is where the main pool is, where most people congregate for the main pool. There's also the Red Frog Tiki Bar, which is a 2-level tiki bar. And then we'll show you when we get down there, but there's lots of different places to eat and things too around the pool. On deck 17, on the forward part of the ship, it's all cabins. So we're not going to be recording anything else here. It's just all cabins. On deck 17 at the aft of the pool, they have a great seating area. This is one of our favorite areas of the ship because they have really comfy chairs here and you can get a great view as you can see today. And it also overlooks the Tides pool and whirlpools as well. One of the big draws on deck 17 is Guy's Burger Joint. This is one of the most popular venues to eat on the whole ship. So, and they have enlarged it on the Mardi Gras, so you have lots of seating and lots of room.
Thank you.
On deck 17 is also located the upper level of the Red Frog Tiki Bar. You can enter through Guy's Burger Joint is the entrance to the Warehouse Arcade, which has a lot of great games for kids and adults. And then also Circle C, which is a child care, I don't know if they want to be called children though, but ages 12 to 14 for, I guess, the preteens, young teens. And it looks like they have a lot of cool stuff in there for them too. Patio area on deck 17 of the Club 02. So you can see they have a nice comfy area for their patio as well. Deck 16 on the forward part of the ship is also all cabins. One of the food venues available on the Lido deck is the Blue Iguana Cantina, where you can get made-to-order burritos or tacos of your liking with various meats, even shrimp. And they also have breakfast burritos as well, and there's no charge for these. It's a great snack or a quick meal. There's also the Seafood Shack. Now there is an upcharge for this, but they have some great options available, including lobster and crab. New to the Mardi Gras are the street eats venues. There's 3 different places that you can stop in for quick bites, and the menus change every day. There's Time Fries, Steam Dream, and Mad Sizzle. Also on deck 16 is Lido Marketplace, which is the buffet area of the ship, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner pretty much all day long. Which is the pool at the aft of the ship, and they also have 2 hot tubs. Okay, decks 15 down to deck 9 are all staterooms. Just staterooms. So we're not going to be recording any of those decks. So we'll meet up on deck 8. Located at the front of deck 8 are the Havana staterooms and suites. Next up on deck 8 we have Chibang, which is a Chinese and Mexican restaurant. And we did eat there, and we'll have another video all about the food that we had there. But anyway, this is where it's located on deck 8. Right around the corner from Chibang, we have the Havana Bar. There's also a pool area off the bar, but that's only for people that have suites or rooms here in the Havana area. studio where you can get a professional photographer to take pictures of you while you're on your cruise. In the Grand Central area is the 3-level main center of the ship. You can see when they have the windows open, you have a great view of the ocean out there. And this is where a lot of the performances take place during the week as well. Also at deck 8, you have a couple of eating options. There's the bonsai teppanyaki or the sushi area. Del Capitano is the Italian place to eat on the cruise, and it's phenomenal. It's also free on the Mardi Gras, so you do not need to pay extra for it. Also in the Italian area are the Bar della Rosa, where they serve an assortment of really good Italian wines. In La Piazza, there's Pizzeria del Capitano, where you can grab a slice almost any time. And there's also an area called Piazza Panini, where they have an assortment of sandwiches available anytime as well. It's kind of the new deli on this cruise ship. a specialty restaurant where you can get amazing seafood on the cruise. Are you looking for something to do, an excursion perhaps, in one of the ports of call? Come to the Carnival Adventures area and they will hook you up. Have a question about anything on the ship? Maybe need some information on your account? Look at the new expanded guest services here on the Mardi Gras. This is the place you will come. In Summer Landing, you'll find a liquor store and also Guy's, Pig and Anchor, Smokehouse and Brew House. There's even a brewery here. Out on the patio, right outside Guy's and the Heroes Bar. At the very front of the ship is the Mardi Gras Theater. And this is where a lot of the shows and different game shows take place and just different variety shows during the week. Now you'll want to enter on deck 7. So there's 2 different entrances, and so that's where you would go in. On the front of deck 7 is also the main entrance to the Mardi Gras Casino, and it's a very large casino on this ship. There's a different kind of machine for everyone, blackjack, you name it. on deck 7 we have the Alchemy Bar and also the Limelight Lounge. Toward the aft of deck 7, we have the Fahrenheit Steakhouse, and this is also a specialty restaurant, but they give a great meal if you want a good steak on the cruise. Very after the ship, we have the Palm Restaurant. This is a 2-story venue where all of the people that have anytime dining can choose to eat if you want to. And also it's open for brunch for anybody on sea days as well. Deck 6 at the aft of the pool, we have the lower level of the Palm Restaurant.
Hello.
In Carnival Kitchen, you can take a cooking class, and they've got it all set up. You can learn how to make sushi, pizza, and a lot of other things. There is an extra upcharge for this though. In the French Quarter, you get the real New Orleans experience. Starting with Emerald's Bistro. These items are really authentic New Orleans food. There is a little bit of an upcharge, but not bad. The beignets are amazing. Next up on deck 6, we have the Fortune Teller Bar. Oh my goodness, do they make some wild concoctions here in this bar. We tried one the other night. It was quite the experience. Anything go Also located in the center of deck 6 is the Flamingo Restaurant. Now this is your assigned dining restaurant, so if you want to sit at the same table every night and get to know your fellow table mates, this would be the restaurant you would be in. Bar is another New Orleans inspired venue. This one is just gorgeous. Check out the 2-story bar in there. more shopping, there's more shops on deck 6. Have a sweet tooth, want some candy? Check out cherry on top. It's a gummy pizza. The Java Blue Coffee Shop is a great place to get a cup of joe, any kind of creation you want. Most of them do have an upcharge for the specialty coffees, unless you're with the drink program. But there's also a lot of different quick bites that you can pick up here for free when it's open. This is located right next to the center stage area in the middle of the ship. Is a great place to come for a really fun sing-along late at night. It's usually open around 9 or 10 at night and goes till late, but it's really fun. Looking for a really good laugh? Come on over on deck 6 to the Punchliner Comedy Club. On deck 6 is the fitness center if you want to wear off a few calories from that dessert you had. At the very aft of deck 6 is Cloud 9. It's the spa area, which also goes down actually onto deck 5 as well. And this is if you're looking for a massage, any kind of treatment, hairstyling, you name it, this is where you'll want to come. On deck 4 is the area called Family Harbor, where there's even some suites that are all decorated for families, and they have their own little room for playing games and having treats and what have you. This is the area called the Family Harbor Lounge, where there's all kinds of games to play, and they have their own little family buffet of treats and things. So if you're staying on this level, level 4, you can partake in that. Is also located on deck 4, and this is the area that childcare for the smallest of the children. In addition, there's a Dr. Seuss bookville here as well. Hopefully you will not need to come down to this level, but on level 3 there is a medical center if you do need the attention of a doctor or medical staff while you're on your cruise. This is also the level where you'll find your gangways to get off for your excursions. Thanks for watching our tour of the Carnival Mardi Gras. There's so much to see and do on this ship. We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, there's lots of other videos in this series, so stay tuned. And if you would like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you.